Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all, as some of you may already know, I'm doing a prolonged fast for 5 days. I'm on day 3. I just had my breakfast bar, got my water with the L drink in it, which is basically flavored glycerin. This is probably the only thing that I'm having a difficult time getting through. I love everything else. I love the soups. I love the crackers, the olives, the bars. It's all great. Tropical berry flavor. Had it been any other flavor, apple, strawberry, kiwi, I don't know. Tropical berry is not my thing, so I'm struggling with this. But anyway, I'm doing great. I have already gotten down, I've already lost 3 pounds, which I know is mostly water weight, but I don't care. It's weight off of my butt, so we're good with it. Catherine was doing school. She's got a couple of pens down here. So, am I struggling? I would be lying if I said I'm not, y'all. I feel great. Like, there's no bloat. There's not that ick that you get after eating certain foods. Megan calls it the itis, right? I haven't had that. I feel wonderful. Like, my energy is up. I feel like, I have a lot of mental clarity. But I still have to cook for everybody in the house. Like, I just made egg sandwiches for everyone for breakfast. And I had to have water, herbal tea, and the breakfast bar, the protein bar, which is wonderful. I love the texture of the bars. But to say that it isn't a struggle to stand over a frying pan and fry up an egg for an egg sandwich, and then to butter toast, which toast is one of my things, I'd be lying. It is hard. And last night I made chicken Alfredo with bow tie pasta. And it was so delicious smelling. And it was so tempting. Y'all, let me tell you something first of all about this, okay? Johnny hates Alfredo. Can't stand it. Doesn't like to smell it cooking. Doesn't want to see it. He darn sure isn't going to let it touch his tongue. My kids, it's usually, I can get this one to like something, but these 3 don't. Or these 3 love it and this one doesn't. Or any combination, But it's never 5 for 5, right? It is never Johnny and all 4 kids like something. Very rarely, I should say. Not never, but rarely. But I made Johnny try the Alfredo last night because I was cooking it and I couldn't taste it to make sure that, all the seasonings were correct and everything. And he tasted it and he loved it. Okay, that's how good this stuff was. And I couldn't touch it. But they all tore it up. I made a huge batch and it was gone. They loved it. So that was good, but it's hard. It's hard to stay disciplined like that. And, I think back to the version of me that would have been trying this 6 months ago, 3 months ago, a month ago. And I would have been saying, it's too hard. It's too hard. I cannot cook something for them that I love and not eat it while I'm over here eating something that's good for me. I might like it, but I'm not loving it as much as I love that. I would have backed out. I would have said, no, this is too hard. I'm eating what I want. I'm eating what I love. I'm going to have the pasta. But I didn't. And I was so proud of myself because, y'all, I'm using this fast not only to, restart my metabolism, help the cellular rejuvenation, because I'm aging. I'm getting old. Things are not as tight and filled in as they used to be. But I'm not only doing it for that. I'm proving something to myself, which is probably the biggest benefit to me right now. Now, I'll probably do this again next month, and I'll get a different benefit from it. But this month, proving to myself that I can do it, that I can stick with it, even when it gets hard, even when I'm going, oh my God, while I'm scrolling TikTok at night watching food videos. I want to prove to myself that it's within me to do something difficult and to succeed no matter what. No matter what, okay? Listen, it is not easy to only eat soups every day, okay? It's not. It's not easy to only have a protein bar or two a day, 2 soups. You know, it's hard, but it's worth it. It is worth it because of the benefits that you get from it. And these are scientifically backed benefits, y'all. I'm not making this up just to tell you, you know, there's benefits. There really are benefits to fasting. And, you know, I'm somebody who I have been told my metabolism has been dead since I was a teenager, right? I messed it up a long time ago. And so to have a way that it is possible to get that metabolism active in a way that it's never been before, it's a blessing to me. It will be a miracle for my body. So what am I thinking about the most right now? Off and on throughout the day, I am thinking about food, thinking about what do I want when this is over. When you're done with a 5-day fast, though, you have to go into it slow. You can't just go straight back into how you were eating and eating solid foods. You have to, you know, reintroduce yourself slowly or you're going to get sick. But all I can think of is like, I want to go on a date with Johnny, and I want to go to Subway and get our favorite sandwiches and go explore somewhere. Excuse me. Or I want to go have sushi. I want a ramen. You know, throughout the day, things that I want, they do pop into my head. I am thinking of different things that, you know, when I'm done with this, oh boy. But I have been on Pinterest, and I am saving meals to introduce to our menu that are going to uphold what I've done with this fast. So I don't want to come out of the fast and completely demolish all the work that it's done for my body. I want to stick with, you know, giving my body what it needs and not giving it more than it needs. I want to stick with repairing my gut health and not devastating my gut health. My foot is itching because I got a cut on it. So away from the fast, what did I want to talk to y'all about? So this is what I wanted to talk to y'all about. You know what? Before I go into that, though, let me just tell y'all, I want to plug this because I think it's a really great opportunity. And, you know, not everybody can afford the Prolon 5-day fast, and I understand that completely. So I'm giving away boxes. I'm giving away, I have 3 more boxes to give away over the next 3 days, today, tomorrow, and the next day, okay? So if you want to be able to win a box, you need to go over to my Instagram. I believe it's just Tina_Arnold1KBF. Go follow me there. Then you need to follow Prolon on Instagram. You need to go and like the post from today, which is Thursday, the 25th. Just go listen to my latest videos and you'll see which one is from today and answer the question, okay? So the 3 things you have to do to win a box. There's no purchase necessary to win a box. You just go to my page on Instagram, like it or follow it. Follow my page, follow Prolon, like the post from today. Now, there's a question in there in that post. Today's question is, what is my favorite animal? If you're the first one to answer it correctly, and as of right now, yep, nobody has answered it yet. I mean, they haven't got it correct. If you're the first one to answer it correct, you get a box. It's that simple. Follow me, follow Prolon, like the post, answer the question, send it to my DMs, and you get a box. Okay, moving on from the fast. So I noticed past couple of days, I have to drink this, y'all, hold on. Not the past couple of days, I've been on the fast. Previous to the past couple of days. There's a cat crying at my door. When we would go out, I was forgetting my water. I was forgetting to make my travel snacks. And I am somebody that if I am out for more than 2 hours, I'm like, yeah, it's time to get something to eat. Don't you think? Aren't y'all hungry? You know, driving down through town, and I gotta go let this cat in. I will be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back. It's raining outside, and our 2 indoor-outdoor cats were crying. They wanted in. So, anyway, I am somebody that when I'm driving through town and I'm seeing all the places with all the food, like Arby's and Zaxby's and, Jimmy John's and Subway. I've only ever really ate Jimmy John's once. Trying to think of some of the places that really get me right. Sonic. Y'all, if I'm ever craving a burger, I'm craving a Sonic burger. And I absolutely love that they will give it to you without the bread. They will give it to you in a bowl with a fork. I don't know, like Longhorn, Chili's, Applebee's, all these places, you know, they speak to me. They speak to my fat girl heart. Like they say, you've been out for 2 hours. You're hungry. Go eat. And so I have been fighting the good fight because, for one, I don't know anybody right now in 2024 America that can afford to keep going out to eat. We hurting. But also, my body can't afford it. I can't. I am 43 years old and okay, I am back again. Lord have mercy. I just ran my fat butt up those stairs. 2 sets of stairs. I hope that the video picked up how loud that was. I thought somebody had fallen, gotten hurt. The cats knocked over stuff in Aiden's room. And it was really loud down here. It sounded like a body hitting the floor. Anyway, goodness. So when I go out, I have to make sure I bring my water and I bring snacks because I'm going to get hungry. That's just a given. You know, I am never gone for like 30 minutes, or rarely am I ever gone for like 30 minutes. It's always a long time. If I leave, I am probably going out for a full day. So I need to bring snacks with me. And I usually do stuff that is, you know, really easy to travel. Protein bars, Quest chips, nuts, cheese, usually string cheese. it holds better. This past time, I made pickle rolls and put them in a container, and we took those with us. And I cut up some strawberries, and we did blueberries, and I think pretzels. Excuse me. And that's what we took. And as a family, you know, when we're hungry, somebody's just like, hey, can I have some strawberries? You pass them back. Hey, can I have some pickle rolls? You pass them back. As a family, traveling, having stuff like that, it just makes it so much easier. Just me traveling like that, it makes it so much easier. I don't want to go through a drive-through, right? Because it's not going to be beneficial to my goals, to me reaching those goals. And y'all, at this point in my life, I'm 43 years old. But I think the last time that I did a test, you know, that they do the testing on like how old is your body, it's like 58. I have to fix that. So traveling and being out, that's something that gets a lot of people. You know, it's so easy to just be like, well, I'll just get something while I'm out, you know. But you really, okay, so let's say this, for instance, this is something that I have also done. I'll get out there and I'll be like, I'm not going to be gone that long. I'll be fine. I don't need to make anything. I don't need to bring anything. And then I get out there and something happens and I'm away from the house longer for some reason, right? And then you start to get hungry. And then when that hunger kicks in, you start to make excuses about, well, I don't have any food. Well, I'm hungry. I'm just going to stop and get something. And look, if you're anything like me, once that hunger gets to you, you're not thinking, hey, let me go get a salad. Hey, let me go get Subway. You might think Subway, but most of the time you're thinking, I'm going to go through and get something quick and easy. I'm going to get a cheeseburger and french fries or, you know, something. And it makes you more susceptible to making bad choices, right? So I am a big advocate for preparing for things that you don't foresee happening. Anything could happen. You could be out there longer. You could be out in town and you start to make bad choices. So I just want to encourage everybody that as a part of your plan, your program that you're doing, when you leave the house, always take something with you. Take it in your purse, make an extra bag. Doesn't matter how you get it out of the house, just take it with you. Bring drinks with you, water, 0-calorie drinks, or even a protein shake. You can bring that with you. But make sure that you're prepared. It is so important to stay on track by being prepared. There was something else. I'll be right back. Okay, the other thing that I was going to talk to y'all about is positive affirmations. So this is something that I heard recently, and it just kind of stuck with me because I'd never heard it put this way before. And I'm a firm believer that we can hear things at different times in our lives. And we're going to hear them when we need to hear them. And we're going to hear them how we need to hear them. And, you know, if we heard it at a different time, it might not hit us as hard. We might not understand it in the same way. But we hear things, and sometimes it just turns on that light bulb. And this was one of those things, okay? Your brain believes what you tell it. The brain does not understand that you can lie to it. It doesn't understand that me saying bad things about myself isn't true. So if you're constantly telling your brain good things about yourself, that's what it believes. And if you're constantly telling your brain negative things about yourself, that's what it believes. And your body will act accordingly. So it is so important that we are out here being our biggest cheerleaders, even if we don't believe it at first, you know, because let's face it, in today's world, in this society, there aren't a lot of people cheering us on. No, it doesn't really matter who you are. Doesn't matter what body you're in, what station in life. We don't have a lot of cheerleaders out there. Everybody is so focused on themselves and what they have going on and what they need and what they don't have. But especially if you're a bigger person, they're not cheering you on a lot. Not as much as if you were in a normal body, right? So you need to be your cheerleader. You need to be the person hyping yourself up. You need to be the one that is telling yourself that, you know, you're capable, you're beautiful, you're smart, you can do this, you're gonna do this, and that everything is right with you. That your body, even if it's not exactly where you want it to be right now, is still beautiful. It has still done wonderful things for you. It's gotten you this far. No matter what you've done, no matter how you've abused your body, it's been there, it's gotten you through it, and it's gotten you to where you are, right? Tell yourself wonderful things about yourself, okay? Do it for a week. See the changes that makes. And then do it for another week. And see the changes that makes. And then do it for another week. And just keep going. There's so much negativity surrounding us all the time that we do not need to be adding to it for ourselves. Okay, there's no reason for that. So I challenge you to tell yourself 3 positive things about yourself for a week. Okay? And then notice the difference that it makes. Because it will make a difference. I promise. All right, y'all. That's all I've got for today. I hope y'all are doing well. I will see y'all next time. Don't forget, if you like what you're hearing, follow the podcast, like, subscribe, share, and go over to my Instagram so that you can win your own 5-day nutrition program from Prolon. All right? All right, y'all have a good day.